Hello yogis and welcome to my channel. My name is Ksenia and today I will guide you through the Vinyasa Flow practice. Today we are focusing more on the balancing positions, so there will be quite a lot of balancing poses. Warrior 3, half moon pose, figure 4, we will do seated positions also, and through the balancing positions we will build up the strength also. So practice might be quite intensive, especially if you never experienced a lot of balancing position in one class. So I will ask you to bring yourself on the mat and let's jump into the practice. And we are starting today from the seated position, so open the knees on the sides and bring your heels maximum in the middle line. You start to walk in front of you with the hands, gently lengthening your spine and bringing forehead as low as you can to the ground. You may do spider fingers a little bit, lifting up like this your shoulders and staying holding. And start to walk on the left side, feeling more side stretch. And changing the side, so walking. Great, relief, come back to initial position and some side move. Length, smooth move on the right side. Join your left arm. And then pressing away, come back to the middle line and change direction. Left side, joining your right arm above. Press away, change the side. We are going to do 3 circles like this. Press away left side. And the last circle right side. And left. Great, then inhale, lengthen your spine, opening arms, hands above the head. Exhale, twisting on the right side, opening your back shoulder, look behind. Relief, again, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist, left side, keeping your arms maximum straight and focusing on the back shoulder. Relief, bring your feet further from the body, moving into the star pose from the hip, belly, chest, rounding the back, moving to your feet. So really nice distance between your feet and hips now. You should see like a diamond shape of your legs and holding, opening our hips in the soft approach. Great, relief, change in alignment on tabletop position. Connection of 3 poses here. Inhale, open shoulders, just look up. Exhale, rounding the back, squeezing the top of your back. And hold the way down in child position, lengthen your spine. And like this, inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. And hold the way down, child position. Depends on your tempo, 5-7 times. Maybe you want to stay long a period of time in one of the poses. And the last circle. And then bring yourself, hold the weight down on the belly, chest, Sphinx position. Forearms is your base here. Roll the shoulders, drop them down. Press down through the pubic bone, low part of the belly. And lengthen your spine to the sky. Opening your heart zone. Relief. Now lengthen the arms along the body, interlock the fingers, roll the shoulders, and when you feel ready, Shalabhasana position, lifting up your straight legs, pointed toes, straight arms. Look in front of you if it's not too challenging, and hold, hold, hold. If you feel there is a bit of space and you can lift up even higher, you do it. And keep going. Great. Relief, resting pose, forehead on the hands. Completely relax your back. Hands to the chest, plank position. Tuck the toes, belly in. Nice diagonal line. Couple of breaths for concentration here. And then fallen triangle, right foot as far as you can on the left side. Turn on your left foot also on this side and pressing away through the hips. Opening your left arm, maybe looking behind you and holding. Great, come back to the plank. Catch the breath, belly in. Changing the side. So left foot on the right side. Turn on your right foot, give the base, press away. And opening your right arm, look behind. Good, relief from this point, puppy pose. Hips on the level of the knees. From the heart melting down, straightening the arms, holding the stretch. Come back to the plank position. Just transition and move into down facing dog position. Start to walk here. Checking your ankles and hamstrings. If you want to do pressing through the heels long period of time, you do it. Opening ankles deeper. And then maybe spreading your feet on the sides of the mat, pressing down through the heels and hold down doggy for 5-6 deep breaths. Then you look up, walk into your hands with the straight legs, staying and folding down, maybe grabbing your opposite elbows. Let your neck and spine to hang down, staying in inversion. And then hands above the knees. Inhale, look up, flat back. Engage your buttocks, lifting up entire body. Inhale at the top, arms, hands above the head and Samasthiti in front of the heart. Close your feet, close the knees. Preparation for Utkatasana. Touch the ground, sit on imaginary chair. Tilt the pelvis, belly in. Now hands in front of the heart, moving into the twist. Right elbow behind the left knee, pressing away, holding the twist. Folding down from here, straight the legs, let your spine, neck to hang down. Utkatasana, touch the ground, chair pose. Hands in front of the heart, grab with the left elbow behind the right knee, press away, hold. Folding down, relief. And now inhale, look up, flat back. Continue lifting up, arms, hands above the head. And exhale, Samasthiti in front of the heart. Lifting up your right knee in the air. We are moving into the balancing sequence now. Opening shoulders, chest. Press down through the base, foot. You should feel opposite buttocks. If you don't feel it, lift up the right knee even higher. Keep it. And then controlling, stepping back into the warrior two. First your foot goes 45 degrees. Then big circle with the arms, hands on the level of the shoulder. Humble warriors, so you bring your left arm through the side back. Move into the wide angle, create some space, your left hand from the inner side, hold the way down. Straight line of the arms, maybe you're staying here, maybe moving deeper, interlock the fingers, open and top shoulder, look at the ceiling. Relief, give the base through the hand, lift up the hips a bit and move into the half moon pose. So create some space, press away and bring yourself into the half moon. You may stay here or moving a little bit into the challenging position, checking yourself on the motion. So you lengthen your arm, hand above the head, and then everything meeting in the center, elbow and knee. And then inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. And like this about 5 times. Inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. Controlling, not dropping, coming back to the warrior 2. Step back, fix, just for the alignment now. Then bring yourself into the pyramid position, relieve the arms, change your feet, parallel lines, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, look up at the ceiling. And now we do modification when you lengthen yourself from the hip, belly, chest. You lengthen to the front. And maybe staying in parallel line, or if there is a bit of more room, you slowly moving lower. Be careful, this modification, it's also for the balance. Be focused. Hold. Now bending the front knee, warrior 3. Pressing away, keeping the balance. Controlling, moving to the Shiva squat. Bend the front knee, right knee behind, and like a little bit squatting. Hold strong hips. And then pressing away and changing on the figure 4. Right ankle above the left knee. Maybe staying here in front of the heart, your hands. Or step by step, moving deeper. Forearms on the shin. Maybe till the ground, your finger tips. Maybe you want to bend a little bit the knee, feeling deeper, stretching the hip. And now relief and folding down. So step and relax. Hand and down. Now hands above the knees, flat back and softly lifting up. Arms, hands above the head and Samasthiti in front of the heart. Changing the side, moving to the same sequence on the left side. Lifting up the left knee. Point the toes, opening shoulders, chest. Squeeze the space between the shoulder blades. Focusing, stepping back in warrior 2. First, your foot, big circle with the arms, hands on the level of the shoulders. Stretch back, legs still in the same alignment. Wide ankle pose, right foot all the way down. Maybe staying here. Maybe moving deeper, interlock the fingers. Open top shoulder. Relief, support your hand to lift up the hips a bit. Create some space, half moon pose. Press away. Hold a bit. And maybe on the motion, inhale, everything is lengthening, and exhale to the middle line. 5-6 times here. Great job. Bend the knee, come back to warrior two. Fix it here. And change on pyramid position. Feet in parallel lines. Hands in front of the heart, look up. Lengthen your spine from the hip, belly lengthening, lengthening. And maybe a little bit deeper. Holding. Great, bend the front knee, warrior three, press away, hold, straight parallel line to the ground. Shiva squat, bending the front knee, bringing the left knee behind, more on the side, strong hip. Don't crush your back here. And then figure four, press away, left ankle above the right knee. And very similar move like an Utkatasana chair pose. You sit back and maybe your forearms on the shin. Maybe moving deeper. Great job. Relief. Step. Folding down. Malasana squat. Create some space between the heels, open toes on the sides. Drop the sitting bones down. Block yourself from the inner side and lengthen your spine. Now support your hands in front of you, then one back and ground yourself through the sitting bones. Move into the bear pose. So you're grabbing maybe your big toes, maybe you're using two belts for this position, or grab the ankles. And first, leaving one heel on the ground, opening your leg. If the hamstrings allowed you, you straight the leg and like pressing through the heel, changing the side. If it's too intensive for your hamstrings, you just unwind the weight, it's fine. We can hold the balance in bear position, also not completely with the straight legs. Don't crush your shoulders, so you want to create resistance in this pose. A couple of moves more here. Doing some stretches. And now you want to compensate with the shoulders and top of the back, bring yourself back, but don't crush your back, don't bring yourself through the low part of the back. So bring weight, opening shoulders, chest, lifting up the heels in the air, and maybe you're staying here and it's enough. Maybe somewhat the way, or maybe completely straightening the legs, holding. Keep your back engaged. Controlling. I repeat, don't crush low part of the back. You want to bring yourself through the chest and shoulders. Controlling, we are closing the pose. So don't drop, this is also the balance. Control, control, control. Ground, great job. And very similar position by the balance, hands under the knees and boat pose. Again, we want to stay on the sitting bones, opening chest, shoulders, holding. Try to keep maximum your shins parallel to the ground, maybe without the arms. And then straight the legs, and we slowly, really slow, engagement of your low core muscles, moving down. Slow down, don't bring yourself fast. You need to suffer a little bit, whereas like 45, 35 degrees, even slower. Great, then nice inhale here, lengthen your body. Arms, hands above the head. And bring yourself to the sky, lift up. And exhale, hold the way down to your feet, maybe ankle, any level, hamstring stretch. Lean yourself from the hip, belly. And then relieve, bring yourself on your back. Happy baby pose, knees to the chest, opening your feet outside of your body. Holding, if you feel like to press down through the feet, so bring your knees lower and to feel deeper stretch in your hips, you may do it. Slowing down before Savasana. And then relieve your feet and we will move into the twisting position. But a little bit different modification from classic. So you want to open your arms into the squared alignment, cactus or robot arms. And then dropping your knees on the left or right side, depends Where do you like to start? And our check-in point still the top of the back in lay and twist, and especially opposite shoulder. So you're a little bit pressing down through the shoulder. Doesn't matter where are your knees. Doesn't matter how deep you go with them on this side. Come back to the middle line. Drop your knees on the opposite side. And then come back to the middle line and relaxing in Savasana. Up to you, maybe recline butterfly position, your knees on the sides, or straightening the legs, arms, a bit diagonal line. Relax your face. Quiet mind, quiet body. And start to move with your fingers and toes, awakening your body. Maybe great stretch above the head. Gently coming back to the sitting position. You may always roll on any comfortable side first. And then press and away. Come back. And to close the session, we bring our hands in front of the heart for clear and loving intentions. Thank you for joining. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, for doing this practice with me. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like balancing positions. And remember, it's not about perfectionism. It's really so beneficial for your body when you try to keep the weight of entire body on your one foot and it's shaking, it's working, you're making your feet so healthy. So just don't avoid balancing positions, but I hope you like them. I personally really like them. And see you next time. See you on the mat. If you want to prolong a little bit your yoga time on the mat, you may choose now option on the screen, breathing exercises, breathing session. Otherwise, see you next time. Have a nice day.